Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. This is Christian. Today I'm going to be doing a follow-up. Well, not actually a follow-up, and there is a crab there. Oh, he just disappeared. Okay guys, so I'm doing a follow-up video on, a while back I did how to use warriors effectively, and there's another one. I did how to use warriors effectively, and a lot of changes since then. Stuff has been nerfed, shock launchers came out, and I'm going to be doing how to use wars effectively too. And this is a very updated version, so I'm going to be putting annotations in the other words effectively to come over to this one. So if you came from there, now you know why I made this extra one. I also got more warriors. So guys, this is with smoke. I don't know without smoke. Just try to get up to HQ 14 as fast as possible because smoke is awesome. So guys, I have been using warriors. Here's a little background. I've been using warriors for, it's been so long, since I was HQ 14, as soon as I got smoke. And I was using warriors before I got smoke also. So, since I got smoke, I have been using warriors. And I know a lot about them. I've learned a ton of tricks and tips and tricks. I still lose battles, but that's just because warriors are not as powerful as they used to be. They used to be able to win any battle. And a lot of people want the warriors nerfed, and I personally don't think that is a good idea because I get attacked. I barely get attacked by warriors. I only get attacked by warriors like 3 times a week, and most of the time they have to attack a few times to beat my base. And if you look at any of these top guys, there's only going to be 1 or 2 that use warriors. A lot of people are using hookah and tanks, so those are the things that should be nerfed. Tanks. I think tanks should be a little nerfed, and scorchers. Scorchers are so overpowered. So, anyway guys, let's get on with the video. So, first, a couple key things that you should have with warriors is a good gunboat level. Without a good gunboat level, you're not going to do too good. And a good gunboat statues. You also want good gunboat statues. Like, look at my statues. I'm going to be actually getting another gunboat guardian soon. Maybe even 2 more. Because gunboat statues, you need to have good ones to be able to beat with warriors. If you don't have good ones, you're not going to be able to win with warriors. So that's just a little tip and trick. So now we'll go into looking at a base. We're going to be looking at a base, looking at stuff you should look at before you attack a base. And you don't want to just hit the attack button unless it's like a low level. So first we're going to be looking at the HQ level. This HQ level is 20. I can take on HQ 20s. And this guy does not have any statues. Now we're just going to click on the defense to see if he has defensive building, defensive damage. No, he doesn't. So he doesn't have any defensive health or defensive damage. So this guy should be pretty easy. Now we're looking at flame, levels of flame, or stuff surrounding the HQ. Flame is pretty low. No machine guns around the HQ. Now we'll look at mines. Level 20 mines, level 16 boom mines. Those are maxed out. So those are, what's the level of these mines? I could handle these mines. Those are only going to take my warriors down to about half. Boom mines could be pretty deadly around the HQ, so you want to take those out when you first start. If they're like this, they won't be deadly, but when you regroup your flare, you're going to hit the mines when you go to the HQ, and that's going to damage your warriors a ton. So this guy looks like a pretty easy base. Look at the shock levels. So he is maxed out shock. This max level shock. So this is the shock I should shock first, and then I'll shock the other shock. That's actually that's kind of cool. He has maxed out shock. Mortars are a pretty decent level, 13, 14. Not that bad. Sniper tower is easy. You don't need to worry about boom cannons or sniper towers because they don't do splash damage. You only want look at stuff that does splash damage. So, now we're just going to hit the attack button, and we're going to go into a battle. So, what I see a ton of people do with warriors is they flare to the HQ first. You don't want to do that. So, first we're going to take down this boom mine here, and we're going to flare to this boom cannon. Now, you guys, you need to look at your flare level. If it's a lower flare level, you're not going to be able to flare nearly as far as me. But I have a higher flare level, so I have the ability to. And what I'm doing is, guys, I'm going around the edge. And that's a strategy that you want to do. You want to try to get an edge, because that's going to keep your warriors in line. If you go straight into base, they're all going to get off track. So now, as soon as I get there, I'm just going to re-flare to the HQ. Now I'm going to look at my troops. My troops aren't that damaged, and on this right side there's not any splash damage, so that shouldn't be a problem. So remember what we talked about, guys. We need to shock this shock launcher, and we're going to shock the other shock launcher. Now all the extra energy we could just place with medkits on the HQ to heal up my troops, and boom, the base goes down. I only lost a few warriors. You're always gonna lose some warriors, but not you. You want to try to minimize your casualties as much as possible. And that base was actually a very easy base since he didn't have any statues. If you guys wanted to defend against warriors, I actually got a good amount of loot. If you guys wanted to defend against warriors, there's ways you could do that. Get defensive building, defensive health statues. I think defensive damage is the worst than defensive health. So that base goes down. I'm gonna do another one when these troops train up. So guys, you don't want to flare to VHQ because by the time you get there, your flare could either run out of levels. You need to have a max level flare. If you don't have a max level flare, try to upgrade it. If you have a max level flare, you can go to VHQ with the one flare, but that's going to keep your warriors way out of line, and that's going to kill a lot of warriors. So I like flaring to something right by VHQ. Okay, guys, now we're going to be looking at another base. Maybe a little harder. This base is a little hard for warriors. This is a level 59, not NPC, because NPCs are easy. Not sure I'll be able to beat any of these bases. These are all bases I have failed on before, so, let's see. Maybe this guy, General Jaceman. Okay, so we're gonna scout him. He's level 51, and I'm not gonna be able to take him on because he's boosting up his statue. So we're gonna look at his statue boost, and I'll come back, and I'll attack him in 5 hours. Not in this video, though. But that's kind of what you want to do. You want to see if this guy is maxed out. No, I've already maxed out. So if I were to attack him, these boom mines are going to be pretty deadly. Now this far one is not going to be deadly, and this one isn't going to be nearly as deadly. But if I attack this base, I'm going to flare to here. This iron storage. And then once I get to this iron storage, I'm going to flare to VHQ. And since they're all in a clump, when they reach this boom mine, that's going to kill a lot of warriors. And then they spread out around the HQ, so this boom mine is not going to kill nearly as many warriors. This boom mines around the HQ, that's very deadly against warriors, and you need to focus on them. So I'm probably only going to be taking out this boom mine, if I were to attack this base. Which I'm not, because he has boosted statues, and that's just very high level machine guns, very high level flames. With that boost, that's like a level 20 flame, and those things kill your warriors like crazy, so I'm not gonna attack them. Let's look at an NPC base. Fearless. This is a pretty easy NPC base, but we're gonna look at it. So first, we're looking at mines. So these mines are gonna be deadly. These are level 20 mines, so I'm gonna place barrages on them. I could attack them with my troop combination now. I'm just kind of explaining what you want to do when you're looking at bases. So I'm going to place a couple barrages here, and since these mines up here are going to be deadly, I'm just going to place an artillery on them. That's going to take out 4. And then we're just going to place a flare to VHQ. This is the only one where you actually would want to place a flare to VHQ. When the HQ is kind of on the edge and closer to the base. But if it's at the very back of a base, you don't want to flare to it. So watching the smoke timer when it's about run out. And guys, you don't want to waste, you don't want to have a shock launcher fire and hit your troops even once, because that's going to stop them enormously. So you want to shock it, even if it's a little before the smoke timer runs out. The shock launchers are the very first thing you should shock in a base. If you guys don't want shock launchers, well, you're lucky, you'll get them eventually. So yes, that was a fairly easy base, and I'm actually upgrading my landing craft to 16. So I could hold more warriors. 16, and then 17, and then I could hold one more warrior in it. I'm trying to get a boat, 7 in each boat, which is pretty awesome. And that's going to help my warrior strategy a lot, because I'll have 56 warriors. And, but that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you learned something, be sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.